Hello everybody and welcome to episode 58 on the ManniCraft server with Black Dog Z. Alright, so as you can see, we're sitting here making some sand. We've got a barrel up here full of cobble, and it's just going into the macerator, and it's making sand. Now we do have an additional barrel set up here because the macerator, once this thing gets up to full speed, can't handle it. So I've set up a few different things. First of all, an extra 2 pipes to just cause things to go around in circles. That just allows the macerator to have more time to macerate things, and provides a double chance for each one of these to get stuff. The other thing that we've done is with this additional one, we can put the stuff back up here whenever we'd like. And of course we have our sand traveling over here. We have 96 stacks of it. Now, I turned this off recently, and I just turned it back on, so it's moving pretty slowly, which is what I want to see, because once it gets up to full speed, even this system can't quite handle it. It does eventually max out, but I wanted to let it run for a little while. The other thing I wanted to let you know is the boilers that we built downstairs, I'm going to have to find a different fuel source for. And the reason for that is I found out that these boilers, of course, are going to continually use the fire rods that we put in here, right? Well, the problem is that unless you are within 16 blocks, see if I can get back up here. Yeah, I can do it. There we go. Unless you're within 16 blocks of this system, it doesn't actually produce the fire rods. So that's the problem that I'm having right now, is I can't get these guys, these blaze rods, without being in this room or above it. So that is the problem that we're experiencing right now. So I've stayed logged in for a little while, managed to get 89 stacks of it, but I don't think we're going to be able to run the system just off that. So I'm thinking what we might do is run it in combination with peat. Now, in order to run it in combination with peat, we'd actually have to build something that was just a little more than peat, because as you can see, peat only has 2k heat in a solid fuel firebox. So what we might need to do is click on U for uses, and build this bituminous peat. It has 4.2k heat, but it requires propolis and ash and peat. So now I don't have any, I don't have very much propolis at this point, and I don't know if I'm ever going to make enough to make that kind of system. But okay. Put it in a powered furnace, you get ash. Neat. So yeah, so as you can see, I don't know if we'll ever be able to use that either. So we might have to go liquid fuel. Now, we do have a lot of oak saplings, 210. And then if we go over here to seeds, we actually have quite a bit of those as well. We have 138 and a ton of other stuff. So we might be able to come up with something here to make biofuel. So, because as an example, if I just look up biofuel, so this is biofuel, and how do I make biofuel? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to click on this. Apparently I am in cheat mode. Give me one moment here. I'm really starting to hate that. Might have to take away my own admin privileges for these episodes, because it just keeps putting me in this mode. So, to make a the easiest way to do this is to click on biomass cell. And if we do that, you'll see here that, how do you make a biomass cell? Well, I don't want biofuel. Sorry, not biomass. So if I left click on this, take a biocell, put it in an extractor, you get a biofuel cell. Biocell is made compressed plants in an empty cell. So that's what we want, is to use compressed plants. And if you take a look here, you can take a plant ball, put them in as compressed plants, or you can just use the plant balls themselves. And there's a couple of things that you can do with plant balls. Plant balls are really easy to make. As you can see, there's lots of different recipes for them. You can use leaves, you can use that, you can use seeds, you can use trees, and you make plant balls. As you can see, your best source of plant balls is actually rubber trees, but you don't get very many rubber trees, but yet rubber tree saplings here. That's awkward. So it shows it twice, one making 1, one making 2. Not quite sure why that happens, but we'll have to find out which one it actually makes. Oh, that says tine and 9, or mine. I don't know. Oh well. So, just looking through this, we can make plant balls. From plant balls, we can make biofuel, or biomass fuel. So, we will need, of course, some other things to do that. And we're going to need to build liquid tanks. But before we do that, I did have something special that I wanted to make today. So we're just going to head upstairs. It's something that I've been wanting to make for a while. And it will allow me to travel places that I need to fairly easily. So let's go ahead and go in here. And our book should be in here somewhere. There it is. That's right, we're working with Thaumcraft today. So the thing that we're wanting to build today, there's a whole bunch of things, as you can see, is... Oh, look at that, I got missing research again. I need to update this mod because I think it's time for some more. Alright, so I want to make a portable hole. Now in order to make a portable hole you need enchanted fabric and an ender pearl. So to make enchanted fabric it's just light blue wool and string, or any color wool actually, and string. So let's go grab some wool and string. I don't think I have any in here right now. I got 2 pieces of string. No wool. No, I've only got 2 pieces of string in there and no wool. So let's go grab some more wool and some more string. Alright, so for string, we'll just grab a stack of string. I'm just going to put those 2 in there because that stack should be enough. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 4 pieces of wool, so we'll put these ones back. And I need an ender pearl. So I should have everything I need in order to create the system that I want to make here now. So let's head on in here. And I do believe that I can just build this in here. Let's try. Yeah, so I can do that. Okay, so I have my enchanted fabric. So then we go over here, we go enchanted fabric, and an ender pearl. So now we need alienous, vacuous, and permutatio. So let's take a look at what we have. Alright. Oh, there we go. I don't know how much of that we're going to need, but we'll have to take a look. Alright, so we need 16 and we only have 8. So we're going to need some more of that. And I do believe we can get that from seeds or eggs. Okay. So that'll give us 16 of that. And I need alienous, which is the end, strange, alien. And I need vacuous, which is void, empty, insubstantial. I thought I had vacuous. Well, this is vacuous. How much vacuous do I need? 24? Oh, there goes the majority of my glass vials. Now it's also going to produce 24 glass, so that's going to fill up 2 embolics. That's going to put an embolic in. So I have 1 embolic left, and I need to come up with alienous. And how much alienous do I need? 24 alienous. Now, I only have a couple of items that'll give me that particular item. So let's take a look here. In here, I think this will. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so endstone does not do it, but I do know what does, and that would be these. So if we look at the 16 ender pearls, you'll see each one of these has 4. So we need 4 ender pearls. That's 16, 20, 24. Just in case I need 24, I will bring 2 more because I can't remember. I thought it was 16 though. And you'll see I have this guy sitting off to the side right now because I needed an extra barrel for cobble right now. Also don't have one for sand right now because it's downstairs. I really need to bring that back up. Actually, no, the one for that is currently over here because it's an ender barrel. But we'll definitely be moving that back eventually. Alright, so it looks like we might have to do this a little bit differently because we need to keep empty emblix. So why don't we go ahead and build empty emblix here. So we need, yeah, I needed 24, that's what I thought. So 6 times 4 is 24. Alright. So that's going to give me 24 of that, 24 of that. So that's going to actually fill up my emblix right there. So let's go ahead and just toss these ender pearls in. And grab a wand. So as you can see, it did fill up those emblix pretty nicely. Wish I had my goggles. Oh, I do have my goggles on me. Alright, let's go ahead and put my goggles on so I can see. That's magic. That can go away. This is food. Apparently I had a little bit of food in there. This is that. This is that. A little bit of food, which kind of annoys me. Bucket. Oh, I already have a bucket of water. Alright. So now, food's kind of a pain to get rid of. When you accidentally stand in there, you'll put food. And if you take a look, there are a few things that'll give you food. Like this will. But a lot of them give you food in 4s. And that's always a pain because you need to get food in 1s. Which is definitely difficult to do. So, why don't we go ahead and just build the other stuff here that we need. So we're going to need to put this in. So we'll go ahead and toss that in. Alright. Then basically what we'll do is we'll just stand in the water while it boils. And we need to put in something else. Alright, so that gave me 2 more food. That's right, you are food, which is kind of funny. Alright, so let's see, I've got my 2 of those. 3 of those. I don't need this, I don't need this. And there was something else I needed, which was vacuous. And how much vacuous did I need? 24 vacuous. Oh, yes. And of course I've been using my vials. So that's always a pain. You have vacuous, don't you? Yes, you do. Alright, so there's 16 vacuous. There's another 6. So that's 22. Hang on. There we go. And then I can go there. Alright, so I am fully charged up, so we're just going to go ahead and jump in here again. So as you can see, I'm up to 6. I need this to say 7 because there's 1 here, and then I can empty it and get that out. So it looks like the meat symbols finally come back. There was a while there where I wasn't getting it for some reason, and I needed to get it, which made things a little awkward. But what we can do is we can actually just toss these glass bottles in. And that's going to give us 12 glass. So it'll give us 16 glass and 8 of that. Perfect. There we go. Oh, apparently 10 of that. Okay. That's alright. How much? Perfect. So we just hit this. And you'll notice that we have a bunch of stuff to get rid of. I'm going to need to make some more glass vials by the looks of it. Because at this point I have 10 and I need 24. Alright. So that's 21, 22, 23, 24. Need to refill this with water. Wait for it to boil. And just tap that. Alright. So now we'll grab the leftover jars that we have. Alright, so now I need 2 glass. So if I go in here, and I take a look, I don't have anything glass in here, amazingly enough. So again, what this is doing is making sure that nothing's going into the atmosphere, because we really don't want stuff to go into the atmosphere. Alright, so now we can toss this in. So that gives us the 8 glass that we need. And then we need the 24 vacuous, 24 alienous, and 16 permeatado. So let's go ahead and chuck in 16 permeatado. The 24. And if we go take a look, we just need the 24 vacuous now. Looking for it. There it is. Now this, of course, would cause my Emblix to overflow, except for the fact that I am going to be only having spare this. So now if we go in here, it's 190 V, so as you can see, it's going to really empty out our wand. But the only thing we should end up with is 8 of that. Perfect. Now I can just toss these in here. Give that a quick sort. And as you can see, we actually have a ton of some stuff, like tree. Yeah, so we want to try to get rid of some of this stuff sometimes, but I might delete it. But now we have our portable hole. Yay! Nice thing about a portable hole, it's just whoop, and we're out. But I want to go back inside. Wait. Now the downside here is that it is using Vis from the atmosphere here, and so that is going to cause some issues. So we're going to wait for the Vis to fill up because my wand is taking a lot of it right now, as you can see. We'll go ahead and drain it even faster. Now this is a fairly small node, but it is a pure node. So I built this node by myself, making a pure node. And the reason I did that was because actually the node that was running this area was an unstable node. Like if you would have looked in, what's this? Monster spawner, scarecrow, neat. So if you would have looked when we were in the ocean over here, you'll see it's actually drawing some from over here as well. You'll see it shooting over. That was originally our node over there. And if I walk over there and go close to the water, you're going to see something as soon as we exit my node area. Look at that. High flux. There is super high flux in this water for some reason. I do believe it's because there's a cave down there somewhere. If I were to follow this node, yeah, in here, I think there's a cave. See? There's definitely a hole in there. Oh god. Wrong helmet. Alright, so yeah, there's a cave definitely in there. And that's something that you don't normally see, is the fact that there's a cave in there. And that's a bad flux node. They do happen sometimes. And so that causes some issues. But now with our portable hole, we could probably find it if we wanted to. Nice thing about a portable hole, let's wait for the Vs in the atmosphere to charge up. So let's watch it some more. And then I can show you guys how this portable hole works. Now the nice thing about a portable hole is that it's not actually a hole. So, like as an example, if I'm walking back here, I think there's a different node back here if I go back far enough. Well, maybe not. I thought there was. Check out all our ender pearls. It's slowly going down, but still haven't added anything. It's still just endermen and zombies there. I've been meaning to add more, but haven't. So yeah, this system's still going hard, but like I said, it's only working when you're within 16 blocks. Otherwise, these guys aren't actually spawning, and so we're not getting what we should for spawns. It's kind of annoying, actually. So it only works when people are around, which is sad, but whatever, it does work for us at least. So now as an example, it should be high enough. It is moderate now, but it'll get fixed soon enough. It is a pure node over here. So there's my node right there, hiding. As you can see, it's got a beautiful starburst in the center of it because it's a pure node. It does have moderate flux right now, so it's probably going to start summoning some stuff, which isn't so great, but at least it's better than having a non-pure node. Like, could you imagine if I built my house over that lake? Now let's go back inside. But yeah, so this will allow you to get in just about anywhere, and the neat thing about it is it doesn't affect things on walls. Take a look at that. The torch was still up, which was really cool. So we're going to let the Vs kind of self-correct here before we do any more work on that. But the other thing I grabbed all this string for was because I want to build a bag, because we're starting to get so much stuff that I want to carry on me at all time. So let's take a look at how we would do... What's this? A crystallizer. Ah, yes. Fishing rod. Trackman's backpack. Canvas. Use for canvas? Yeah, so this is what I want to make, is a canvas bag. I'm probably going to make it colored because I can. So the first thing we need to do is build a whole bunch of canvas. We need a lot of string and some sticks. Okay, so do I have wood in here? No. Do I have wood in here? Yes. I'm going to need 8 sticks. And I'll probably need more string than this. Yeah, this is only going to get me 6 canvases. So I'm going to need more string. So you just take your string, set it in there, and there we go. So that gives me my 8, and if I just put these around in a circle like so, you get a canvas bag. Now I want a colored canvas bag. I don't know what color I want to make yet, but I want it to be colored. So let's take a look here. I have orange readily available, red, blue, green, maybe a black readily available. Let's make a black bag. Why not? I think black bags are allowed. Look at that, canvas bag. And so now I can have the canvas bag on here at all times. I can just right click the canvas bag. Gives me a place to store stuff for stuff I don't use normally as often. So we can just take a few things in here. Screwdriver, crescent hammer, portal gun stays out, but I want to carry a bucket on me. You never know when you need some redstone conduit and a turtle. Some additional string, stone pipes, liquid ducts. My shovel can go in there, some levers. Chicken stays out, portable hole can stay out. Alright, that should be good for now. So now in this portable, and this is the best part about it, is the fact that you can drop it, give it to someone else, they have it, and all your stuff's in there. So it's great for transferring items. The other thing portable holes work well for is the fact that I can sit here, fill up my inventory with sand, and then I can just right click my portable hole, my canvas bag, and carry even more sand. So it basically gives me a double inventory to work with. You can put as many canvas bags in your inventory as you want, but remembering where things go can sometimes be a pain. The other thing that you need to remember, of course, is that canvas bags are only designed for holding so much stuff. You can name your canvas bags, of course, which will help in the long run, so you can remember where everything is if you have a lot of canvas bags. But I only have the one for now, but I'm going to show you guys how to name it. So we go ahead and we'll fill that sand up, just so we have sand down here for it. We've got plenty of sand. As you can see, my mouse still does that. I'm looking at getting a new one, because I thought maybe it was the video card because it was having issues and causing lag, but apparently not. It is still happening. So now if you want to rename your canvas bag, you just put it in here and you can rename it. Now, of course, this does cost levels, so if I just call this my tool bag, it does cost me 5 levels. But now I can take my tool bag out, and of course, it actually keeps its inventory, and it's even got tool bag. So there we go. So now it's known as a tool bag. Cost me 5 levels to do it, but we now have a tool bag. You can't enchant your bags. Like, there'd be no reason to, even if you could. It's not like you're going to use them as a weapon or anything like that. But the upside is that you can name them so that you have a bunch of different names for them. And that way you can make sure that everything goes through nice and smoothly. This system is still keeping up, which is good. Still making lots of sand. So now we've gone ahead, we've made our bag, we've made our portable hole. We still got moderate flux. It's going to take a while for that system to work the flux out of it. Luckily, like I said, it's a pure nodes. We don't have to worry about it spawning stuff to get rid of flux. It can actually slowly take care of the flux itself. You'll see here that I've made 2 superconductors. I'm slowly on my way to my gravity suit. So let's take a look at what else we can build for that today. So gravity suit. We need 4 superconductors. So let's go ahead and try building another superconductor. So we're just going to get started here. Oh wait, this requires iridium plating, and I don't think I just have iridium, not iridium plating. So I'm not really currently ready to build more. So I need more industrial TNT before I can do that. So I'm just gonna probably work on industrial TNT off screen, so that shouldn't be an issue. Is there anything we can build? You know what? Let's go ahead and build an MV transformer. It's 2 gold insulated wires and a machine block. That we can do. So if we go here, we'll see that we have gold wires. We can take 2 of them. Take 2 pieces of... Now if I take a look here, yeah, it's times 2 gold insulated. So these are single gold insulated. And now they're... No, looks like we built 4. And that gives us 7. But that's okay. So now in here there should be battery, machine block. You'll see we're short on some refined iron, but we do have some elsewhere. So we'll grab some refined iron from here since we're not using that table very often anymore. We'll put it in here and grab ourselves a machine block. So now we put our machine block there, our gold cabling on either side, and that gives us an MV transformer. So now that we have that, we have our MV transformer. Maybe we'll build some insulated HV cabling. So now I have some HV cabling, and how much did we need? 4, I believe. No, just 2. So we'll build 2 of those. Was it 2 times or 4 times? 4 times. There we go. Alright, so now we got those. Let's see what else we need. We need an electronic circuit, which we can do just by putting this in here. I'm going, we need copper wiring. Okay, so let's go grab some copper and get some copper wiring. As you can see, we have lots of copper now, which is nice. It's been a while since we've been this rich on copper. So it's good to see finally that we're starting to get our supplies back up, which is what I want to see. So now we do this. And we do this. And we take the smooth sandstone out. Okay, so now I've got my electronic circuit, my 4x insulated, and my MV transformer. So we just need an energy crystal, which is just a diamond with redstone around it. Now you don't necessarily have to use a diamond, you can use a ruby as well. And that's probably what we're going to use, because we have more rubies than we do diamonds. So if you take a look, we got 2 stacks of rubies, but only like 30 something diamonds. 36. Diamonds, of course, are in high need, so we try not to waste them. This system here that I have temporarily set up, of course, is causing a little bit of a headache, but it'll survive. Alright, so as you can see, I built another energy crystal, so let's go ahead and put this all together. And there we go. So, we now have our HV transformer. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today, so have a good evening.